Getting the final instructions. Our last individual event of the evening. We've talked previously about the top 16 individual performers earning berths at the national championships. The top 12 relay teams in the DMR will close out tonight's action as we get set 25 laps, the men's 5,000 meters on the oval at Boston University. And we are underway. The Nike teammates on the outside. So it looks like a total of 14 are on this 200 banked. Again, they will run in alleys for the first 160 meters. The rabbiting situation, Aiden Tooker, former 835 steeplechase standout for the Syracuse Orangemen, is our designated rabbit. And he is out in front wearing hip number 6. Mick Stanovsek, who we saw earlier pacing the opening heat of the men's mile, where 9 went sub 4, and then 11 in the second heat, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. And then you see Cooper Tier and Cole Hawker in 3rd and 4th. We'll get their opening quarter mile and just under 62 seconds. When Grant Fisher went in pursuit of the world record, he won at a 12:42 pace, which was 30.48 roughly for those 25 laps. So you can see this pace of just a little slower out of the gate. But there's that single file running situation as we see Narv Nordis from the Melbourne Track Club right behind Cole Hawker in the number 5 position. Tooker's scheduled to take this group out, and then Stanovsek to take everybody through 3K in 7:50 to 7:52. Coming up to the line, 800 in 2:04, so a pair of 61 second quarters. So they are on it, folks. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The world standard that potentially is at play, 13:01. Graham Blanks, part of the reason that I believe when we had a chance to talk with him afterward, that he got that standard, checked that big box off, had those 2 national championships in cross country. This is the 7th pro 5,000 meter run for Cole Hawker. Hawker, again, under 13 once at that 12:58.82 out at UCLA. He has run a pair under 13:10, the Wake Forest Invite and the Cardinal Classic. Those 2 early in 24 and then back in 2022. 6 down, Tooker still in the lead, Stanovsek in 2nd, then Cooper Tier, Cole Hawker in the 3-4 position. And again, that very traditional single file formation you see in these hot indoor distance races, whether it's a mile, the 3K, or definitely the 5K. Field is laid out roughly about 20 to 25 meters. Really solid looking group. And again, basically a stride and a half in between runners as Tooker and Stanovsek leading the way. Coming up on the metric mile, and they're going to go through 8 laps in 4:10. 4:10 for the opening mile as Tooker steps off. Stanovsek scheduled to stay in front through 3,000 meters. So 7 more laps in front before Cooper Tier and Cole Hawker and company take over this race and run for time and possibly world qualifying standards. 9 down, Sanavsek, Cooper Tier, Cole Hawker. And Nordis from the Melbourne Track Club, you see him right at the edge of the picture on your smartphone, laptop, or big screen. In 4th. And kind of lost his balance just a bit as Gulveer Singh from Team India sitting 5th, and then Kieran Tudavate, a former standout at Harvard, in the number 6 spot, right ahead of Jude Thomas. Still, Stanoptek, you see 31.6 the last go round. Running right into your living room, our lead group. And just a little fragmentation at the back. $14 down, or excuse me, 11 down, 14 to go. And picked up the pace just a couple tenths. Right now, extremely important in the middle part of this race. We can see how quickly those 1,500 runners, Tier and Hawker, can close. As I mentioned, going back to the college ranks, they had almost identical 350 PRs, and we saw just the amazing closing speed for Cole Hawker, 327, on his way to Olympic gold this past summer. Just went through the midpoint, looked like about 13:10 pace. And again, we have closing speed out there on the oval with those top 2 finishers, Tier and Hawker. Stanopsek digging. Once again, he pays the opening mile. Hot heat, there he goes, off to the side. It is up to our finishers. Cooper Tier leading the way, Cole Hawker right behind him. And then Gulveer Singh. Just over 2K remaining. The crowd here, as they always do, ringing the glass along the outside of this 200-meter banked oval. At the track in Tennis Center, the infield, which we didn't touch tonight, that's relegated for the 60-meter dashes and hurdle races, but also doubles as the tennis practice facility. They're coming to the line. This is going to be 3,000 meters in 7:51. So 7:51 for 3K. .13:05 pace right now, 9 to go. That lead trio gaining some separation on the rest of the field, is some shuffling in that chase group. Mohammed Abdullahi from Cologne Athletics in 4th, trying to bring everybody back together. There are 3, and then about 8 meters, and then there's that group of 6 you see popping into your screen. As Hawker now takes the lead with 8 laps remaining, a metric mile to go, and they are under 9 minutes. The opportunity potentially to go sub 13. How quickly can they close? There is no one on the planet that showed the closing speed over a mile like Cole Hawker in the Olympic final last year. but he's already got 2+ miles on his legs, 7 remaining. Hawker, Tir, Singh, then Abdullahi just out of frame in the 4th position, a 31.3 last go round. Thanks to our friends at Lancer Timing for bringing those splits along to all of our followers all year long here at BU. Digging in, coming up 6 laps to go, just under 10 minutes. '30s will do it, 31.3 again for Hawker. And that lead trio have gained some additional daylight over that chase group. It's now back to about 15 meters. There they are. You see that gap between 3rd and 4th. They were teammates at Oregon, and now teammates for Nike, and 1-2 in tonight's men's 5,000 meter run. Started the evening with a great 4x4 relay from the ladies from Harvard, 3:30.28, and then 20 sub-4-minute milers for the men, with Sam Tanner winning in 3:51.85. What type of icing on the cake can this men's 5,000 provide? 4 to go at 10:59. Just over 2 minutes will get them under that world standard. 31.8, slowing just a little bit over that most recent 200. They're going to be coming up on some lap traffic. Still 1, 2, 3, Hawker, Tir, and Singh. Hawker just edged out recently in the 3,000 meters by Grant Fisher, a 30.9. They dropped the hammer down a little bit. How much more do they have in the tank? And the teammates, as Tir goes by, passes Cole Hawker going into the turn. Our lap runners moving out and giving these 2 leaders the chance to run as close as possible to 5,000. It is 12, just over 12 minutes with 2 to go. Cooper Tir, Cole Hawker, 1-2, Jack Rayner moving up into the number 3 spot, just past Gulveer Singh out of frame. But they're the teammates, Cooper Tir, Cole Hawker, 1-2. We have seen Woody Kincaid close in the high 20s, 26-27 over 200 with his speed, 12:30 point. Another 30-second, there's a 29.9, folks. Will get them under that world standard. Cooper Tir, Cole Hawker, battling it out. Tir with the stride length advantage. Hawker has that blazing, closing 1,500 speed. Here he comes, off the final turn. Cole Hawker, Cooper Tir to the line, out into lanes 2 and 3. And with the win under 13 minutes, it is Cole Hawker, 12:57.82. 2 more go under 13 minutes indoors. And make that 4 total as Rayner, Jack Rayner for the Melbourne Track Club, and Singh 12:59s. The top 4 adding to the legacy of sub-13 5,000s here at Boston University. What a run. By the teammates, Hawker and Tir. "25 laps, not an easy distance, but they close with the rush, and there are the numbers. Cole Hawker, 12:57.82. Cooper Tir, just 1,500s behind him. Again, adding to the incredible sub-13 legacy as we go all the way down to 8th place, under 13:10.